Another phrase I love is the facts are your friends. The facts are your friends. It's wrong assumptions about anything that can really work against you. The facts are your friends. So find out what the facts are. What does it take to go on the road? What can you realistically expect to take home?
Right.
Because I don't know too many people, Drew, that want to go pay to play. As much as we all love playing, getting on stage, playing in front of a great audience, I mean, that's one of the most rewarding things I do in my work life. It's wonderful.
It is. It's very special, and it's one of those things, one of the few moments in life where that's all you can think about. You're in the moment.
Yes.
It's very surreal and very special. And
yes. But I saw a guy at the gym not too long ago that had records on the radio when I did, and he told me what he was doing, and I'm like, he's paying to play. And he told me that, and again, I don't want to.
No,
I'm not judging anyone. I'm just saying, knowing those realities.
They are oftentimes realities, and even if they're not paying to play, the expenses alone incurs just
totally
that. Like you're saying, you
right.
may get paid for the gig, but at a certain point, your expenses overweigh that. And candidly, as a touring musician, there's not that much money in it, so you have to market yourself and have other sources of income. And I think it's only healthy too as well, so you're not stressing for the next gig.
Right.
And that is hard sometimes with our schedule. So, I know a lot of guys that do very flexible part-time things, or they have their own business. Like catering's been something that has been there for me at times. It's exciting and fun and different, and project management.
It just seems like keeping an eye out for other applications of what you do is really smart,
Yeah.
And it could well be at the end of the day. That's why I shut my road operation down.
Sure.
And sure, I second guessed it after I did it, but I just thought, this is just not for me.
Yeah.
Everybody's different, but I just couldn't see myself
just grinding away. It is just that.
It's a grind.
It is a grind.
A little bit of courage, a little bit of curiosity can really go a long way. If you can just imagine, right? Like what I see in you is you're open to imagine, well, maybe I could do something else. Well, there's all kinds of other things I could do. And I think that's going to be so critical with just the way the world works now. Sure, we're talking about our business of music where streaming has literally rendered it a free good. You don't have to buy it. You don't have to buy a single. You don't have to buy an album. And it is what it is,
Right.
and you can choose whether you want to fight that or not. But I read a book one time called Blue Ocean Strategies, and I'd rather go try to find a blue ocean that's not contrasted to a red ocean that's just so overpopulated and so crowded.
Yeah,
and,
find your niche. Find your thing, whatever that is, the next thing, and always be dreaming and, open to other things aside from that pinpoint focus. It's not wrong to have a pinpoint focus, that allows you to get a lot done and overcome a lot of obstacle, but find your blue ocean, find your niche.
So lastly, let me ask you, Drew, how do you find resilience? I know the creative life can be depleting at times. It can be exhilarating and it can be depleting. So what do you do? What practices? What do you do in your life to kind of renew yourself, to build resilience?
Sure. Ironically enough, as a musician, my favorite sound is silence. Turning things off, just having quiet. More and more a practice I've been trying to do, and it's hard for me. We all deal with our anxieties and have to fill space and time. But I try to drive. Anytime I'm in the car, the radio's off. Not always 100% on that, but I try to keep noise levels down and keep. Our world is overcome with social media and phones in our pockets, computers, all that. But to keep the resilience, keep the peace, and sanity. Yeah, just turning the volume down a little bit. Not avoiding things, but where I can quiet the noise, that's what I like to do.
That's so good. That's so good. Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
It's great to talk to someone at your point in the journey, and I certainly wish you the best.
Thank
and
you, man.
let's stay in touch.
Yeah, absolutely.